The original silent version of Phantom of the Opera is being shown at the Long Center for the Performing Arts in downtown Lafayette tomorrow night. It's a fundraiser for the reconstruction of the Wurlitzer organ. Ken Double of the Long Center Theater Organ Society is here with details. Ken, thanks for coming in.
Great to see you.
Let's talk about the Wurlitzer. What happened to it? It was a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah, it was about a year and a half ago, and it was water damage, and pipe organs and water are not a good mix.
Yeah.
And if you walk into the theater and you look up above the boxes, the pipes are in chambers above that, rooms there, and the left side got water damage and it just doesn't play. And so that's about a $45,000 to $50,000 fix, and we've raised quite a bit of money to this point, but we still got a long way to go.
What's the historical importance of that organ?
It is the musical soul of the movie palace. The theater was built in 1921, and theaters in those days all had pipe organs because that was the method by which music was created for silent film. And so when Carol Copeland and I years ago got all excited about the city taking the then Mars Theater, we thought we have to put a pipe organ back in here and do some concerts and programs. And so we believe that now that the theater has been completely restored, the pipe organ is a major part of that overall restoration.
Yeah, okay, so you're going to bring another one in, right, to do the
We're bringing an electronic organ in,
okay,
so that we can have some music. It's a digital imitation of a theater organ, so the sound will be somewhat authentic, but it ain't going to be the Wurlitzer.
Yeah, but maybe someday it will be. So what happens tomorrow? You're going to play the original score for the Phantom, right?
My original score.
Your original.
Don't know that there is an actual copy of the original score when this movie went around in 1925, but the idea is to create music that matches scenes or characters. So we have a major love theme for the hero and the heroine. We have kind of a haunting theme for the Phantom. There are chase scenes and there are mysterioso themes for all of the goings-on at the Paris Opera House. And
it's a cool show.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
In fact, I think it's the best, outside of the Broadway show, it is the best telling of the tale. Lon Chaney is sensational.
It's kind of an interesting, how do you get to watch the movie while you're playing?
You almost have to watch the movie.
You have to watch the movie.
Yes, because there are some musical cues that you've got to hit.
Yeah.
And so it's a case of a little bit looking down, a little bit looking up, and almost never looking at the musical notes. Every once in a while, my brain needs a reminder of where I need to wander. And we don't create a score that is the entire 90-minute film. That would be, hundreds of sheets of music. It's the theme notes, and then you kind of musically ad-lib around those theme notes and marrying the things together.
So it's kind of like a mellow Grateful Dead. You're just making it up sort of as you go, sort of. Every night? Yeah?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit different every night.
It is, okay.
You bet, yeah.
So what can people expect? It's kind of a spooky show, but it's like seeing it, the original thing, I guess.
Well, yeah,
right?
it certainly was one of the first, horror classics, and Lon Chaney made it that way. But it is truly a love story. It's a tragic love story because this deformed individual falls in love with the singer, and he ain't ever going to get her. And so it's a great experience. And for those who have never ever seen a silent film live, if Turner Classic Movies is your experience, or renting one and popping it in your DVD player, you have not experienced film in a big theater with a big crowd, and we're going to have a nice crowd. And it's great.
Tomorrow night's your chance to do it, 8 p.m. at the Long Center for the Performing Arts on North 6th in downtown Lafayette. Ken, I hope you have a great turnout.
I'm sure it will be rain or shine.
Yep, rain or shine, because it's all indoors anyway, isn't it, Ken? Thanks for coming in. Health Watch is coming up next.